In this Manor and Maker video, we take a tour of the tower, take delivery of some furniture, and get ready for Thanksgiving. Enjoy!
Hello everybody, and welcome to the tower. This is super exciting. So this is the original part of the house. We've come to discover that we thought the tower was 14th century. We think it might be 16th century now. Regardless, it's a beautiful tower. We got this amazing little detail up here with the crest. And again, we're still trying to figure out who the crest belongs to. I mean, the first thing you notice is this immense door, which is solid wood. It's got to be 3 inches thick as solid wood, with this amazing door knocker. With these great rivets in the door. You know, it certainly gives you the sense that you're in a medieval tower anyway. Right on the base level here, as you come in, you get a step down, and these cobbles are obviously original. And as you can see, it's a big spiral staircase. So right now there is a stock of wood in here that fortunately was left from the previous owners so that we can stoke our fireplaces. We've got a couple of ones that are still working. Thank goodness, because heating is still not on. We're working on heating. That's our big goal right now, and we're hoping today or tomorrow the heating guy shows up so we can get that working. And to my left, this is kind of neat. It's the staircase up to the main floor of the house. So you can see through the glass doors there into our grand salon that we showed you in the last video, which is obviously the grand entrance of the house. So it's kind of neat. It's a separate thing. But you do need to use this stairs to get up to the second level, or third if you're in North America, which we will show you later. You'll see in the tower there's a few of these panels that have just got fabric on them and are just a frame. And what these are actually the original entrances into the building that was here. We've come to understand that there used to be 2 towers here, with a building that went in between them. And one of the reasons why the walls are so thick on this side of the house is because they're part of the original tower, or the original building. Then, unfortunately, it all burned down, and that's when the property was rebuilt. So, you know, all the rest of the house was rebuilt after the fire. So, let's continue up the stairs. So we got this is kind of a fun little alcove here. Cute little photographic spot, frankly. This is just looking out on the old part of the house and into the gardens. Okay, as we keep going up, you can see we've got the requisite rope for people to hang on to, which you'll find in most towers, it seems. The stairs look like they've barely been used, frankly, which is really great. We don't have to worry, I don't think, about the structural side of this one. We have 3 windows in the tower. They actually face different directions, which is great. This one, unfortunately, is a little broken. But they come with a little seating area or a little shelving area. This one actually has a little alcove that they've left some sculptures for us. So now we've come up the tower to the first floor. So again, we have a lovely glass door that leads out onto the mezzanine level. So again, through there you can look into the great room. But you see the beautiful stonework that's on here. You know, the keystones at the top. Fortunately, we do have lighting in here, which makes it a little easier to get through. And again, we have another one of the original doorways that's been walled up. And we're going to take a look through these at some point. There's actually a closet in the room that's on the other side of the tower from here that sort of matches with this. So we think maybe there was an old staircase or something there. We're gonna pull these down at some point and really see what's behind there. We're now at the second level of the house, and we will show you that. We promise that should be the next video. But there's a lot to show you, so we're going to make that a whole thing. But we wanted to show this archway because we think there's something. Well, in my romantic idea, there's something about this doorway which I think is kind of cool. It's got really neat architectural detail. It could have potentially have been an entrance to the ramparts between the 2 towers, but there's just something really pretty about the way the stonework was done. So they obviously took some time and put some attention into the way this looks. We are now at the top of the tower, so we're above the 3rd floor, 2nd floor, depending on what country you're in. And they have obviously blocked this off for a reason. The top of the tower definitely needs some work, and it's definitely on our project list, but we'll give you a sneak peek of what it looks like now. But it's got this great old door in here. We were really hoping for bats that time, because last time I came up here and I opened that door, 2 bats flew out, but oh well. They're not, apparently they're not on demand. So here we go. This is our room at the top of the tower as it stands today. As I said, it needs a lot of work. Obviously, there's been a lot of creatures that have made their nests up here, and the ceiling above me is just a false ceiling that we are going to take down, and that way we can see up to the pinnacle of the roof, and it'll make a great little room. We're hoping to make it sort of like a reading nook area, like a destination spot that people can come up and just sort of chill out in some comfy chairs and read a book. We have the turret at the top here, and you can actually walk around almost a full 360 degrees beyond these walls. And there are little windows through there, but right now it's a little dodgy and not terribly safe, so we're not going to do that. But it should be a really fun room when we're done with it.
What's going on?
So, really exciting day today. A bunch of the stuff that we ordered is finally arriving. So, we've been collecting things from Amazon. We've got a few new chairs, 2 more are coming. We're finally getting the beds that we ordered ages ago, or at least the platforms. We have the mattresses now. But on top of that, we were introduced to a lovely, lovely older woman in the village whose parents and grandparents owned the house that's about 500 yards down the street from us. And unfortunately, her parents have passed away, and they're selling all of the pieces from the house, and then eventually selling the house as well. So they invited us down to have a look at the stuff, and to see whether we wanted to purchase anything, and boy did we ever take them up on that offer. So we went down and we collected a few of the things. We've got a couple of bigger pieces of furniture that we're going to have a delivery guy come and help us out with, because our car, as big as it is, doesn't fit everything. But we got some amazing, amazing things, particularly because it's of the period. The house was built about the same time as the chateau was. And of course, everything stays in the village, which we're really excited about. So we know the provenance of a lot of the stuff because it was bought new by either her parents or her grandparents, which is super exciting. And to be able to keep it within the village, I think is awesome. So we have all sorts of things. We got these amazing chairs. There's a big walnut table that goes along with these chairs that we're getting that as well. We got amazing mirrors. What did we decide this chair was called? It's a Roman chair?
Dagobert.
Yeah, this thing's really cool. It's got beautiful little card table. I think it does something else. What is
It twists. So close that up. There you go. Now twist it.
Right. Okay, and then you've got places for your cards and playing pieces, chessboards, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, you've got it opened up to be able to play your games on. And it's just such beautiful wood, and it's clearly been looked after. We're so privileged to be able to collect this stuff and hang on to it and become custodians of it. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is antique, and this mirror is just stunning. It's so Art Nouveau. Perfect sort of Belle Epoque Art Nouveau period.
I am absolutely in love with these 4 vases. There is something, it's funny because green and gold isn't something that I would normally go for, but there's something about these that just resonated with me, and I just love them. And along with these lovely little clear glass and gold vases, to have matched sets in basically mint condition. We haven't found any chips or flaws yet. This lady and her mother and her grandparents just looked after things. What's going on now, Steve?
So we finally got our mattresses.
Yay!
Almost. So we ordered 8, sorry, not mattresses. These are actually just the platforms. We got the mattresses the other day.
Yeah.
So these are the sommier, which is what the mattress sits on. Think of it as a box spring as you would in Canada. Yeah, but unfortunately, one of them was damaged in transport, so we have 7 out of the 8. C'est la vie. It will, I'm sure it will come, hopefully, relatively quickly because we have relatives coming and we need something for them to sleep on. So
Yeah.
otherwise, they're going to be rather tight in a little single bed instead of the big kings. That these
Cozy up. It's all family.
Yeah, but it's great. So we're almost there. We've got one more delivery today
Yep.
of chairs, and then we will have everything that we thought we were going to get today.
Amazing.
Parfait les gens, vous êtes tellement forts.
It is so nice to have extra hands at the chateau to help out with all the little projects. So what are you working on, Dee?
Well, this is something I love to do, is little bits of needlework. So I'm making 2, I don't know what you call them, bolsters for the ends of the beds. I've cut one big one in half, so I'm just making a seam down the side.
Beautiful. Thanks for all your help.
You're welcome.
Hey everyone, really quick update while Steve waits in the car for me. We just got back from Emmaus, so we are in the middle of nowhere. We've come to Emmaus, right out in the countryside, and it's just in a big, basically metal covered shed. So that was interesting. But what I did snag was 2 linen tablecloths that are 2 meters by 3 meters. And I'm really hoping that they're in as good condition as they look, because they look unused, so I'm really excited about that. I decided to forage to pull together a centerpiece for the table. We have 15 hectares of grounds, a mix of woods and prairies, so there was a lot of laurel and ivy and dried and blooming flowers, some hollyhocks, some berries, and even some mushrooms to use to build the arrangement. We decided to get all dressed up for Thanksgiving dinner, as we're really lucky that my sister and my niece had driven down from Luxembourg to join us. So you guys know me, and you know Steve, of course, but I'd like to introduce my mother, Dee, my niece, Ainsley, and my other niece, Ryan. My sister declined to be on video, but I hope you guys enjoyed our rather quirky Thanksgiving dinner.
I'll get dinner.
We're at 9,999 subscribers. How is that happening?
This is insane. Like, honestly, we are
10,000!
really humbled by that. I mean, we haven't even really released our full-length video yet, which 10,000. So thanks, everybody. That's
Holy lick!
that was unexpected, but very welcome. So
Thanks,
stay tuned.
everybody.
We will.
Hopefully we can live up to this.
I think that's the scary part, but we will do everything we can to live up to it.
Holy cow. Thanks, everybody.
Go us. And go you. Thanks.